Good morning, good people. Thank you again for joining us for one of our little programs. This is Labor Day, and when I was a youngster, this was the day that we all dreaded because it meant that the summer was over and the school year was going to begin, and we'd have to go back and live a more organized kind of life. We had spent the summer, for the most part, at the beach, and giving that up and coming back to school and so forth was grueling. So times have changed. COVID has reconfigured our lives, and of course that is a big question. There's plenty of places in the country where the kids are not going to be going back to school, at least right away. But Labor Day is what we're celebrating, and we're, in my little bit of research, that no one can tell me exactly when this was made a national holiday. The labor unions in the 19th century were pushing for it to be recognized as a federal holiday, which it did become, and then it was enlarged into becoming a national holiday. But when that actually came into existence is not really the point. The point is that this is an opportunity for us to stop and think about the importance of work and the purpose of work. And that's why when Brother Mark asked me to do Labor Day, I was delighted. Because, you know, in order to put this into the right perspective, we do have to go back to the Garden of Paradise. God created the world, and after each stage in creation, he said, "This is good." And then when he was finished creating Adam and Eve, he said, "This is very good." And he put them in paradise in the Garden of Eden and said to them, "Everything is here for your use. Be responsible with the resources of the earth. Don't abuse them, but use them." And of course, we know what happened. John Milton, the great British poet who was also a preacher, wrote a long, long poem, Paradise Lost. That book actually is comprised of 10 books and over 10,000 lines of blank verse in which he laid out the consequences. Original blessing was lost, and original sin came into focus, and God was very disappointed with Adam and Eve, and he laid, as you will remember from your Bible study, 3 curses upon Adam and Eve and consequently upon all humanity. And one of those curses was that now we would have to labor to put food on the table and money in our pockets and so forth. We would have to do that by the sweat of our brow.